Two Hawaii residents are in Europe to help Palestinian refugees caught in the Israeli-Palestinian War. Now, 6 months into the conflict, more than 1 million people are on the brink of starvation in the Gaza Strip. Our Diane has more from the local activists.
This international Freedom Flotilla could set sail any day now. It's a cargo ship full of 5,500 tons of humanitarian aid for refugees trapped in the Gaza Strip. The ship is in the Mediterranean Sea with volunteers staged nearby, ready to get on board.
I'm in Turkey with the Freedom Flotilla Coalition to sail boats to bring humanitarian assistance to the starving people of Gaza.
Ann Wright of Honolulu is one of several hundred participants in this nonviolent mission.
We will have food for babies, baby formulas, things that are just really unavailable now in Gaza because of the 6-month essentially starvation of the people of Gaza. We'll have food for adults, of course, and we'll have various kinds of medical supplies that are now virtually non-existent because of very few medical trucks being able to get into Gaza.
Molokai resident Jason Missoula briefly lived in an Israeli refugee camp and is doing this in honor of the friends he left behind.
What we may be able to bring would be barely a drop in the bucket, but it's something.
Organizers are keeping the sail dates a secret for their safety because Israel has raided these flotillas in the past.
We are worried. I mean, it is, we're going into an environment where the Israelis are having major military operations. They've already killed 33,000 people.
Reported this week that President Biden told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that his handling of the war was a mistake, and he's asking for a ceasefire of up to 2 months. Do you think that will have a positive effect on your cause?
We certainly hope so, because we're not going on a suicide mission.
Israel said Friday it opened a new crossing for aid trucks into hard-hit northern Gaza as it ramps up humanitarian deliveries to the besieged enclave. However, the United Nations says refugees are not feeling the surge of aid because of persistent distribution difficulties inside the war-torn territory. Wright has this message for viewers.
To put pressure on the U.S. government to stop sending military aid to Israel, to demand a ceasefire, which finally President Biden has.
There's a growing debate of whether Israel's conduct in Gaza could constitute a breach of international humanitarian law. But while lawmakers and legal experts analyze the question, the reality is the 2.3 million people living in Gaza face widespread famine. Diane, Island News.